Good morning, good Thursday morning, y'all. We're almost done with the week, aren't we? Um, since this is coffee chat, I had to take a sip. I have a few thoughts, and this is probably going to take a while to flush out. Let me first say that I'm not really trying to put this out as a I'm trying to put this out as a call to action rather than just a complaining call. And I hope that we can get through this together. Um, First off, back in March of last year, 2019, 2020, everything shut down. We know that. COVID really started rearing its ugly face. Um, and people were not able to travel. People were not able to go to conferences, and there's still a lot of conferences in the disability community that are still going to be virtual next year. And I hate to say it, probably all of the big conferences next year will be virtual. And if I want to be frank and honest here, I don't like that. And I'm just being frank. The reason I'm being frank is I like to get out and meet people. I like to hear what others are doing. I like to talk with people and figure out what's going on. You know, some of the same things that goes on here in um, Arkansas may be going on. Thank you, Liz. Um, Going on elsewhere. Um, and we get out and listen and learn about things. Some of the things we may already know about how to do, advocating wise. And, you know, but it's still good to hear what others are doing. And it's good to put our voice out there and help others to know things. So, we tend to, I know some people can't travel. So Corona and COVID has made it open for everybody to attend conferences that they may never have traveled to before. The only problem is with that is that traveling, you get to meet others. You get to get out and not just meet others, go to the conference, but also you get to network and you get to talk with people in the halls and in the meeting areas and lobbies. And sometimes, like up at the Disability Policy Seminar and AUCD conference, they got great in that hotel. And I don't know, we'll be using that hotel in the future if they may have to go smaller. They have several great areas where they have like sitting areas and a lot, with books around and stuff. But it's a good place just to sit there and just relax and think about things and read over some materials if you want to. But also, there's a lot of things in the DC area in which you can go out and eat and drink and, you can go see things. Is DC a major thing to go to? No. DC's not a major. I mean, yes, it's a major thing, but it takes time, it takes effort, it takes funding. I mean, if you go there for a conference, you're going there for a conference, but you also need to have some time to network and to do things. Now, can you go to other cities and do it? Yeah, you can. Can you do it online? You can't do everything online, but you can do some things. So um, I'm just what I'm trying to say here is this: people, we need to get COVID under control so that it's easier to advocate. It's easier to go and do things. It's safer for people to get out and do things. Or do I think that we'll ever get COVID completely under control? Honestly, now I don't know. I think it might be, sadly, the new normal for a while. If it's not named COVID, it'll be named something else, or Corona, it'll be named something else. Because we, um, the bird flu, um, swine flu, and all that was really a corona or COVID, coronavirus, but it got under control. This here, I don't know. All I can know is this: we got to try. We got to do our best, people. Um, I want to be honest also here and just say that my position is supposed to be going out and talking with people here in Arkansas. Now, have I been able to do that this year? Only a couple of times have I been able to get out um, due to Corona. And that's been hard on me mentally and stuff. And I'm just being honest. The mental strain is tough on me because I'm a people person. I want to teach people how to advocate. I want to lead people into being able to realize that they have a voice. I don't want to just sit around and do things online because not everyone has access to the internet. Not all people with disabilities, even if they do have access, they may never find these videos. I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping that someone leads them to these videos so that they can learn more about being a voice, you know, and stuff. I've done some great videos over the last year talking about different things. Sometimes it was in reaction to what was being said. Sometimes it was a specific topic. And I want to be able to lead people in person, though. I want to go out and, encourage people, I want to learn about other stories, and let them realize that their story is the beginning of their advocacy. That's where advocacy starts. Your story. It doesn't begin with some type of special training and some type of special thing. Yes, going out is important in leading people, but advocacy still starts with telling a little bit about yourself. That's the plain and simple truth. When you tell a little bit about yourself, then you can learn how to how to use your story to tell others, about why things matter to you, why you're, why you might need something, like you might need a wheelchair, and it's hard to get one. Your wheelchair may be messed up, may be old, but you can't get a wheelchair for another few year or two or three because of how the system is set up. Or you might need a prosthetic device, whether it's an arm, leg, hearing aid, something else. And those things cost money. And yet, you might need to advocate, for funding for that. You might need supports. You might need some, and you might want to be off of like off of conservatorship or guardianship, so that you can make your own decisions without someone else making them for you. Now, if you make your own decisions, sometimes you might need supported decision making, someone to talk with and to give you advice, but also allow you to make the final decision. If someone supports you, they're not supposed to tell you exactly what to do and say, this is the way you do it. That's guardianship. Supported decision making is just saying, okay, here's some choices that you can make, what I might make, and lead that way. But say, ultimately, it's your choice. You just will be able to look at some different ways. Anyway, there's a lot of things that need to be done. Hopefully, 2022 will be a better year. Hopefully, we'll be able to kick this thing back into gear. Hopefully, there will be supports from those in Arkansas that understand why it's important to lead themselves and to lead others into advocacy skills. Hopefully, we can have a little bit of hope poured out, because it's time we stop sitting on the sideline. We can't sit on the sideline anymore, because if we sit on the sideline, others will speak for us. It's time to get in the game, people, and play the long game. Yes, and the reason I say the long game is because it doesn't come easy, but we've got to realize things step at a time, plan things out, what we want, how we're going to get it, and celebrate each little play. We might make, and I'm going to use a football analogy since I said the long game. Okay, first down. You got 1st and 10 yards to go. You make a play, you run it for a little bit, you make 2 yards. All right, that's 2 yards. 2nd down, you're 2nd and 8. You do a pass play. You pass the ball, it gets complete, you make 3 or 4 yards on that. So now, instead of 2nd and 8, you're 3rd and 4. So that's great. 4 yards to go to the 1st down. 3rd play, 3rd down. You take and play it, but you get knocked back a little bit. Okay, now it's 4th and 6. 6 yards. Do you kick it off or do you play it? You decide to play it. Okay, 4th down, you play it. You make 7 yards. That's great, but you still got 40 yards left to go. Remember, 40 yards left to go in order to make the touchdown. So remember, it's 10 yards at a time. That's the best way to look at it. Anyway, that's all for now. And I just want to come on and talk a little bit. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk later.